Well, what's up? Welcome. This is episode 5, Iggy's Loudmouth podcast, brought to you by Midnight Puff. And I'm excited because this is these guys share a piece of soul that I share, visions that I share.
Yeah.
Got Ken here, I got DjDee here.
What's up?
You know what I'm saying? DjDee just dropped some hot shit. Was that last week?
Last week, yeah, about May 3rd. Yeah.
May 3rd.
Okay.
Yeah, it was last week. Damn, time flying, boy. Yeah,
bro,
man.
The year is almost over, bro. Like we almost halfway through this
Yeah,
joint
that's
already.
weird. That's-
I don't like it. Slow the fuck down. I'm 30 next year, bro.
Oh,
You
dang.
know what I'm saying?
This is a scary
Yeah.
thought, bro.
I mean, it's cool. 30 is like, I feel like being 30 is like the prime of manhood. Like, that's our prime. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So,
I was told that at 30, a man should have all his priorities in line, though.
yeah, at least, yeah.
I'm turning 26, so I was
good?
like, dang, I'm old. I feel like I'm old. I need to be, you know what I'm saying?
Nah.
I be feeling old as hell some of these shows, bro.
I don't wanna-
Listen,
I
I
wanna
fuck
hear
with
y'all, bro.
I fuck with going to the shows.
Yeah.
I
I
love
don't want to
y'all.
hear y'all, bro, because I'm 38.
Hey,
so
listen.
I don't want to hear
Man.
that.
Oh,
You hear
man.
me? I don't look it, but I'm 38.
Nah.
I'll be 39 this year.
Hey,
Oh,
bro,
man.
keep living though. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
absolutely.
saying. 30s is the prime, bro. You know what I mean? So what's crack? What we got? We was just talking about the Glenwood Macaulay shit. We can hop right into that.
Man, that not Glenwood
And Notre Dame.
Notre
Well,
Dame.
I say Macaulay. I'm gonna get to
you
that.
got Macaulay on the brain.
I do, and I'm gonna tell you why. But go ahead, cause I talked about the Notre Dame shit already, which this is part of that.
Okay.
They're trying to buy the gym, bro.
Yeah, they trying. So, I rock with Notre Dame because my homeboy Southpaw the Moneymaker. Shout out to Coach Mark and the Underdogs. He advocate for the hood.
Yeah.
He's got 6 kids that he took from the hood, and now got them scholarships in Notre Dame. So then they got a better opportunity
Word.
to be exposed, to see other
Word.
things in life, and go play basketball on a different level.
Mhm.
But at the same time, you got that Glenwood Center that's a staple of that
Yeah,
neighborhood,
man. Hell
bruh.
yeah. I was just there like it's crazy. I was just there a few weeks ago, and this shit came out.
Yeah, you taking away what's there for the community, bro. Like, it's for the kids. That's what's helping keep them kids in that neighborhood
Streets,
out of
yeah.
streets, bro. So you sell it to the school on one side.
what?
Yeah, it's
Who's
good
that
for the
benefit?
school because they need they need that space because
Mhm.
that school, if you ever drive up in there, it's packed in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But at the same time, who benefit from it besides that school? The school ain't
Nobody.
giving back to the community.
No, they not.
So
Nope.
why are we even
No.
looking to try to
Not
sell
even
this
close.
gym
Not
that
even-
run a summer program for kids and
Yeah.
run all kind of stuff? Yeah, it ain't been the same for the last couple of years because the quality of people that's working in the city isn't the same.
Hell yeah.
So the programs ain't the same. The kids ain't going to the gym. Like when we was coming up, bro, we was in the gym shooting ball. Even if
Hell
you didn't
yeah.
play ball,
Yeah.
you was in
Yeah.
there just playing, running
chilling.
around, throw them up, eat them up in the field
Bruh,
type jump.
yeah.
But that hit me so bad, bro, because I'm
Right.
like, I grew up traveling center to center and
Hell
shit,
yeah.
shooting
Hell
ball, playing
yeah.
it, meeting people from the
Yeah.
other side of the city. That was our socialization. You know,
Yeah,
now
yeah.
you got social media, niggas don't go nowhere.
Nope.
Kids don't do nothing.
Hell yeah, they inside. But I mean, it's still, what my thing is like, it's not benefiting no one. It's supposed to, like, it's city's supposed to be thinking about just the city. That's a Notre Dame strictly. That's all about them. It's not gonna benefit nobody else but Notre Dame.
But Notre Dame, absolutely.
and you we preach all this, but we trying to clean up the streets and trying to, no, y'all not.
No, you had just
Y'all
helped the
not.
gentrification with that, bro. That's all that is.
It's super. We in full gentrification, high speed,
Bruh.
5 speed, bruh.
Warp speed, yeah, get it, bro. I'm
All
talking. I'm
up in
telling
it.
you, everywhere you look is they
It's
tearing
crazy.
down and breaking out stuff within the hood, but they not bringing nothing back to it. For the
Nothing,
hood.
and that's why I bring up Macaulay, bruh.
All right, let's talk about what's up with
So
Macaulay.
nothing, just that in general. That like I was thinking every time I drive past that, I went to Macaulay for a little bit.
Mm.
Oh
And
wow,
so,
I didn't know
yes.
that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't know that either.
yeah, bruh. So like every time I drive by there now, I'm just like, bro, this school has been. So I'm from Chat.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about how long I've been here. You know what I'm saying? This school been here for how long? Years. What have they done for the community that they have been in, other than just be there?
Nothing,
I ain't heard nothing either, so
nothing. Bro.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Not a
Yeah.
damn thing. It's a shame, bro.
And if they have, it's so low key that they getting it on the back end that nobody in public eye can
I
see.
was there. And I can't think. I'm telling you, bro. It's taking in kids that can play sports. That's it.
That's it.
That's about it.
What they bring? What's it? What they doing
Yeah.
back for the community? They can set up little education centers outside the school, bro. They got the
Right.
money to do that shit. Ted Turner.
They for
I
sure
remember when
got the
Ted
money to
Turner
do that.
invested and got that damn fucking sports facility there. I don't know if you ever been in that bitch.
Yeah. Bro, what's
It's
crazy.
a damn Olympic pool in that motherfucker. I promise.
I competed against Macaulay. You know what I'm saying? I'm a native of Chattanooga, but track and field was my thing. Like that's what I prospered in sports. So I competed against them guys, and going to these meets and watching Macaulay's like track team. They had a sprint coach, a long distance coach, a jump coach,
listen to me.
a throw coach.
They had
You
an
know what I'm
athletic trainer. They had sports and conditioning coach.
Right.
Or strength and conditioning coach.
That's
Like, who the
crazy.
hell? You in high school.
But you go to the high school you're competing against, they got one coach, maybe an assistant coach.
Yeah.
And they
I
trying to
remember
run,
when I was at
manage all
Macaulay,
that.
they was pushing them out to like. That's when Jay Hall went. They went to Tennessee. Ianga went to Duke. All these people went to NFL, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And
Like,
they playing in big leagues.
They
They had
playing
the
in-
exposure to play,
play.
and they had the training to get there.
yeah.
That's just nuts.
Crazy.
Macaulay ain't doing nothing though.
They ain't
man.
doing nothing but that. Though.
Yeah,
That's
they-
it. Producing athletes.
They producing athletes from the hood.
Thanks, but I mean, shit. It's still whack as fuck outside y'all. Outside the
right
school.
outside that gate.
You know what I'm saying? So
And another crazy thing about that Macaulay, bro, is like I can't think of anybody who's came out of Macaulay and made it out of the hood that's came back.
That's true.
that's a tough. Yeah. I mean, my coach. So my coach at David Brainerd, Coach Settles. He coached there now, or now. I think he might have left now, but he was coaching there for a little bit. But
You
he
know what I mean?
went to Macaulay, but he moved back here, tried to coach our school. So you know what I mean. And he cool.
But
with
I'm
it.
talking about athletes and all, bro. You imagine
but
all the
that's it.
cats
It's
that
not
go in
many.
there that come out and go to a D1 school, but don't come back and hold a
Come
camp,
back
or
and-
don't
yeah,
come
for
back
help
and
out or with
help the
chat,
kids
bro.
in the hood to help recruit. Even if you just coming back to help recruit for your alma mater.
Hell yeah.
You giving another kid another chance, like my homeboy doing right now with Notre Dame. He done partnered up with them, and he trying to help kids get out the hood and have a better life. So, them athletes that's going to D1 schools, when they come home for the summer, go train with these kids, man. Get them out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Right.
I don't know nobody. Like, and I
Ain't
know
nobody
people that
going
went to just by every school in Chat, because I said I'm here and I'm
Yeah.
all over this mug.
Well,
Yep.
that's why I say I can speak on it because I was there and they didn't do shit. I'm telling you.
Crazy.
I can't think of a time that we went out and did anything in the community.
Like no community outreach at
Nah.
all.
That I could. Now it could have changed since but not that I know of. I can't think. It's probably gotten worse, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a culture there. You know, if you black and you know it's a culture there, bro. I ain't gonna speak much else on it, but you know what I'm saying. So like, for me, it just bothers me now. It's like, okay, after a while, y'all been here long enough. Like, it's time to start giving back. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Y'all been here for 30, 40, 50, 60 years, sitting right here, living for cheap. I can build it. It's all cheap land over here.
Right.
So y'all taking advantage of it, but y'all not giving back to the community around you. You know what I'm saying? That's whack to me.
And it wouldn't even be hard because it'd still be a tax
Yeah,
write-off.
oh, bro, they money,
Yeah.
bro. It's hard.
Still be a
Have you
tax
seen the
write-off.
tuition to go there?
Hey, bro, I don't want to know what that look
Yeah, I
like,
don't
bro.
even-
My
no.
God.
I
Listen.
don't know what that look like.
That's a damn house, I'll tell you.
For real.
Goodness gracious.
Close to it.
To go to
Just to-
Macaulay.
Go to Macaulay.
Just to
That's
go to
crazy.
school.
That's crazy.
Nuts.
I understand.
And I'm gonna tell you, bro.
That's
It's
crazy.
it's people that I know from Macaulay. Like Macaulay, there's no middle ground. Either you go and you graduate, you become this big time like money maker, you balling,
Yeah.
or you ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you chilling, you ain't doing shit, ain't making no money, you bumming the fuck out of it. It's no in between for them
There's no
niggas.
gray area.
Nah, and it'd be like, I'd be like, bro, like your parents spent all that money.
And you ain't do
You
nothing.
ain't doing nothing with it, bro. But it takes away your
waste.
motivation because you probably going to that school because they make you go.
Yeah.
Not 'cause
Yeah.
you want to go there. So, hey, Macaulay, if anybody at Macaulay hear this, y'all need to start giving back, bro. It's time.
Hey,
I'm
100.
calling y'all out.
For
You
sure.
know what I'm saying? And especially with the whole Notre Dame thing, that made me even think, like, bro, that shit even, like, why are we letting that even fucking happen, bro?
So since
Why is that
we
even
on the
up?
topic though, bro? I mean, we could go into the whole aspect of all of them. Because now think about it, you got Boy Buchanan right here on Brandon Road, off of Moore Road.
Yeah, they ain't
The-
doing shit either.
People didn't. Man, I remember I didn't even know what the school was,
Yeah, it's
bro.
deep in the cut.
And it's way off in the cut. But you don't hear
You
Boy
get
doing
lost.
nothing.
Nah, I ain't doing nothing.
Baylor out in Red Bank, you don't hit them GPS. You don't hit them.
Baylor, but see, I always remember GPS and Baylor. Somebody said that to them. I'm like, well, they areas is where they are is not really. it's no excuse for Macaulay. You can look
Right.
outside and see them up. You know what
See
I'm
them
saying?
on sleeping on the street.
Like Baylor, they ain't Red Bank, but they not. They close to Signal Mountain.
Yeah.
And then fucking GPS is like right downtown. You know what I'm saying? It ain't, they gonna have to really dig. And I'll be honest though, I feel like GPS did more than Macaulay has.
I could probably vouch for that.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's not about where you are, it's the effort. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
we'll jump out of that. We had started on that shit.
Yeah, and that just got
I
us,
knew
we got
you
the ball
was
rolling.
upset, bro. But
Yeah.
that gym shit is crazy. I called the mayor about that shit. I left him a voicemail.
But he called you back?
No, he didn't.
Of course not. Of course
He didn't.
not.
And I even said I hope to talk to you one-on-one. Hey, if the mayor want to come on the podcast, I would love to talk to him. about
We'd
some
love to
things.
have him on here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he neither here nor there.
Call
But
him out.
if he gave the podcast, I would love to talk to him. It'd be some chill shit, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely will bring that up. Why are
Yeah.
you allowing that? Let's talk about that.
But see, it ain't even just him though, bro. Like
It ain't, but you know what I'm
we
saying?
finna spin back into this rabbit
It's a
hole.
whole
bro. I'm telling
leadership
you.
thing. It's a
'Cause
whole leadership thing.
Our
It
whole
really
city
is.
council, bro. We
It's
finally
whack.
got some color on the city
Yeah.
council, bro, and they sold out. Real. I mean,
They-
and
they-
if you hear this, you can come holler at me.
No, everybody's saying
Come
that.
holler
You're
at
not
me.
the
I'll
only
sit down
one.
and talk to you about it, because
You're not the only one, bro.
bro,
Yeah.
it's
Trust
just I don't know, man. I feel some real type of way about it, because it's bad enough that the city is growing. That's a good thing, but it's growing in the wrong way.
In the wrong way, bro.
Yeah.
They could give a damn about us at all.
Yeah, it's growing in the wrong ways, man. What's next, man? What's on this
All right,
list?
so let's hop out of that. All right.
Yeah.
All right, we can
Have y'all,
we're
all
done.
right, listen, albums. I've been trying to talk about this. Have
Okay.
y'all been on
Mhm.
any of the recent albums?
Recent. Yep.
All right, so it's been, people talking about it's been a slow year. I don't necessarily agree with that. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't agree with that either.
I think I actually have a
What?
top 5 albums already. I mean,
Right. Reason they say if anybody's saying it's been a slow year is because they boxed in.
Yeah.
last year was nuts.
They boxed in.
Last
they
year-
they listening
last
Last
year
year
to.
was
was nuts. I will say,
It
but
was
that's
wild.
not a normal thing, bro. It's more
Yeah.
normal like this.
Yeah.
Like people have really couple albums a month.
Mm-hmm.
Last year was like 5, 6 albums, 7 albums a month, bro. Like I
Just
remember
dropping.
Kanye's the summer was absolutely loaded with people. Travis Scott, Kanye,
Right.
fucking Drake came out there in the summer. Then
Mm-hmm.
YG, J-Rod, it was just nuts. All them motherfuckers came out. So this year it's a little slow. We need a slow pace.
Yeah.
Actually,
It's
Chattanooga
chill.
ain't been slow at all.
No.
Mm.
No. Our
We're
local
not
scene.
slow.
Our
No.
local scene. Now, I was talking to a dude yesterday, bro, and we was talking about sports in general, but
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
it hit me like he was like Chattanooga behind like 20 years in just about everything, and
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know about
What
that.
about
Like
that?
our music
This-
scene ain't behind 20 years.
No.
If you ask me, we right on pace. We just don't get the
We just
We don't
ain't
get
got it.
acknowledgement,
yeah,
bro.
we
We
don't
got
at
the we
all.
got the cosign from
At
somebody to actually come back home. Even though we've had big people come out of the city,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
they just not giving that
Dude,
shit
just
for a
talking-
cosign.
just
And I hate that because it's I don't know, I don't like the fact that we have to leave from here to go,
To
like,
go.
you know what I'm saying,
I-
go to Nashville
right, I
or
don't
go to
either,
Atlanta.
bro.
To make
I
an
don't want to
extra
do
check.
that. I want to make it out of here.
Right.
So I can come, so I
we
can
got
come
the
back.
means. We got the
I mean-
artistic minds here, bro.
Right, bro. Everything
it's-
you need is here. For real.
I don't know.
From artists, producers, engineers, you got the video work, you got the photography work. Everything you
It's-
need
yeah.
is here. The graphic designers is in
Yeah.
the city.
Yeah,
Can
it's
be
all
done
here.
right here in house.
Yeah.
It makes
Nice.
me wonder why it hasn't.
Why
you know what I'm
hadn't it
saying?
popped?
Yeah.
I mean, because nobody, we was talking about this, bro.
Yeah, we was-
Come-
yeah,
we
we was
gotta
already
come
talking about it.
together. Like,
Yep.
it's all about
We all got to
putting
eat
that right
together.
energy behind it. Once you put the right energy
Man,
behind it.
if
If you
you
get the
go-
right people with that mindset,
Yeah.
I mean, I've been
Yeah.
seeing people like, just like talking about support. I had to talk with So Hard about this, like at the
Yeah.
last show we had. He was talking about like how people get mad about scheduling the shows on the same day. And I
Yeah.
was like, bro, why? You know what I'm saying? Nashville, they have Atlanta has a show every night. There's something going on every night.
yeah.
You can't tell
Yeah.
nobody not to throw no show on your day.
Yeah, see, but see, now I'm on the other side of that, and the reason being, not so much. It don't even matter if you throw it on the same day. It's the fact of how it's done.
Yeah.
I
You know
mean,
what I'm
he
saying?
he said that too. If it's like on some
Like-
petty shit.
Yeah, like
What's up?
this
Yes.
man done put his information out. He done put his flyer out. It's the
Mhm.
announced date done.
Yeah.
And then 2 months later, you come up and you throw on a show on the same day. Like, why? Why not pick the day after or the day
after or
before?
something, yeah.
I feel like
Because chat ain't that big, bro. You can't. Everybody, like for me, for example, because you know I'm really into the music and to the culture for the city.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna pick a show and then leave one and go to another one.
Yeah.
So then you put me in as the consumer in a dilemma to which show I'm gonna pick to go to. Like who I'm gonna go support.
What's wrong with competitive? What's wrong?
Ain't nothing wrong with competition, but the city ain't big enough for that. Cause you gotta think the music scene for the consumer, for the person like me, who looking at that flyer post, oh man, that's gonna be lit. But then you see another flyer come out, and I want to go see so and so perform at this event, but then so and so I want to go support on this event. I ain't gonna bounce between two because they honestly running at the same time.
I'm gonna tell you. One, scheduling wise, you never know what somebody's schedule looking like.
Facts.
You might have to do it that day.
True.
Number two, like for us, when we did CrossGen, I know a couple times when we done CrossGen, like Cloud Trap has already been announced or some shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like, but me and Slade have already had the date set for a while. It's just been about planning,
putting the
making
pieces
sure shit
together,
lined up to start promoing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you don't really know what's going on behind the scenes necessarily for that to be like,
That's
all right,
facts.
he could be. Now, if you know it's a personal issue with somebody and they doing it on some petty shit, then that's whack as fuck.
Yeah, that's a different
And
story.
that's bad energy. That's what I'm talking about. We don't need that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck it out of here. But if it's on some shit, some like, so we got CrossGen 3 May 18th.
May 18th.
Because actually,
Shameless
C.
plug.
Grammy hit me up today and was like, hey, you trying to do Cloud Trap? Because they going to Nashville Friday.
Okay.
And then coming back to chat that Saturday. And I was like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would love to. Like, love to, bro. I fuck with what y'all doing. But we got
to show us.
We got CrossGen.
Yeah.
So, and it wasn't even on some like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, I wish I could show up to y'all show. It wasn't even on some like, I'm trying to battle him for people. It's just that was the day that we had set.
See, like I slick feel like you need to get them two on here, bro.
Huh?
I think you need to get the two. You know, we talking about the Benz and C Grimy. Like that ain't unknown. You watch social media, you see it.
Yeah.
I think you need to get them two on the podcast, bro.
C.
Have them sit
Grimy
down and hash it out. Yeah.
Who and who?
And the Benz.
Oh,
for the rap battle league to get them sit down on the couch face to face.
I thought it was J Flow. I thought it was J Flow.
J Flow is just an advocate for the battle rap scene because he trying to play the peacemaker between the two for real. But he like bro done put his information out there 3 months in advance. You know what I'm saying? He done set a date, this, that, and other. Why would you go and set?
So that's what I remember that so that's what that's coming from?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's where that whole shit come from. But I think C. Grimy and the Benz need to sit down on some real grown
talk
man
shit.
and
we
just
can
talk.
have them. Hey, listen, C. Grimy and Benz, bro.
Yeah,
the forum is open on the podcast, man.
Come sit and talk about it.
It'd be some grown man shit in here.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know
and hash it out, fix it out,
out.
figure out what it is.
Because I feel like, honestly, ain't nothing wrong with it. I just feel like, for me, I'm like, how can you tell somebody, I put a lot to plan into my show. So it's a problem for you to tell me, don't throw the show this day because I'm throwing the show. It's like, bro, ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm not trying to shit on your show. Ain't nothing wrong with competition, though. It's like, I might be offering something to that listener that you may not be offering. You may be offering something to that listener that I'm not. Like, Cloud Trap is going to be different than CrossGen. You know
absolutely. Bro, I had a ball at last CrossGen.
Yeah, bro. Man. I mean, but you get to listen to different type of music and all, which is cool. Some people want to do that. Some people want to go to Cloud Trap and listen to rapping and performing and battling and shit. Like, that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I know.
So if it was, like I said, if it's on some personal bullshit, that's whack.
It need to be squashed.
So it need to be squashed.
It need to be fixed.
Especially when there's some shit like that. Both of those scenes are great right now.
Yeah, and see, the battle rap scene in chat is just growing, bro.
Yeah, it's bigger.
Really growing. And
when Chacho did it, bro, I'm happy for that nigga. Bro.
So let me. Hey, Chacho, if you listening, bro, like you killed the battle rap, bro.
Listen,
you killed it.
I'm gonna disagree already.
I was the cameraman and I was a judge.
Okay, respect.
So
I'm still gonna disagree.
Chacho lost because he went over his bars in the battle, bro. You pull up any rap battle league, bro. You ain't seeing no battle rapper go in their phone, go back over their bars before the round. That's an automatic loss, bro.
But for the whole, because I feel like when you okay, all right, look, that's
to me.
I
That's
feel like it's a deduction.
Yeah.
But if the bars are like, he didn't need it while he was rapping. He just went over it and then he dropped it. You know what I'm saying? So while he was going, he ain't dropped no bars.
He killed
it.
Shit. He killed it.
So if the bars are hot, that's a deduction, but I can look at the whole battle and be like, all right, he still out-rapped this, regardless of him having to go over the shit. He's still, and this is Chacho's not a battle rapper. Bro.
No, at all.
And I
But
feel
that's
like
why
as a-
he killed
exactly.
it. Bro. I would
So
love to
I'm
see
thinking that
Chacho
as
come
a-
back.
Like that's not even his lane.
It's not.
So for him to go over it and still like he need to pull it out.
But Chacho a talented artist though, bro. So when
Yeah.
you talented like that, you don't have to practice it like that. You
That's
know what I'm
one
saying?
of
but
those
that he not
things-
comfortable in battle rap
Yeah.
either too though.
But man, I don't know, cause like with battle rap, bro.
I got you, Chacho.
Bro, yeah, hey, yeah, bro, he going hard for you, Chacho. I got your back too, bro. But, like I'm on some support the city and the
Nah,
battle
yeah,
rap
it was
scene,
hard, bro. Both y'all niggas was hard.
Chacho killed the battle. No,
Oh, yeah.
hands down. The reason we
He's the
gave
most
it to
talked about,
Benz
honestly.
2-1 in that round is because Chacho didn't have a rebuttal for Benz, but Benz had a rebuttal for everything Chacho said right off the top of his head.
Okay.
That's battle rap.
That's
Yeah.
battle rap. It's a different style.
Benz went
Okay, I
in with his
respect that. I ain't gonna-
pre taking care of bars and was able to flip it and make it fit into the battle. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what
That's
that
tough.
battle rapper gonna say when you get up
Yeah.
there. But the fact that Chacho, that's not his lane,
Yeah.
and bro was able to get up there and when I say Chacho
Bro,
hit him
bars.
with some, man, he done brought with
Listen,
some
before
punches,
so
boy.
listen, I had him on the show. He hit me with something before. I was mad because we had to. I don't remember what we was doing that night. I couldn't make it, but I talked to him after the show, and fucking, he hit me with some of the bars. I was like, bruh.
Bruh, punches.
Yeesh.
Man, I'm telling you, punches.
He was telling me like the backstories to him and
yeah,
shit. I was
punches.
like, bro,
Where he got his research
nigga,
from.
I wish
bruh.
I was there. I guess, boy, I'm
Bruh.
telling you.
I told Chacho.
So I
right
watched
after
the
battle.
clips. I was like, yeah, he came with it, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he came hard, bro. Chacho really need to get
Yeah,
back in the scene
He need to, bro.
and just go back at
So
it.
you think, all right, I'm gonna ask this, and I don't know how J Flow gonna feel, but whatever, I'll ask. How y'all feel about him not wanting to? I feel like he don't want to battle, bro, and I feel like
He don't.
Where do you think that's coming from?
I know.
You think it's a money situation?
No, I know the whole backstory. See, bro, when I tell you I'm behind the scenes
Well,
and
you was
so
the
much
film
stuff,
guy.
bro.
He was on the camera.
Yeah.
I've been trying. I offered to pay Flo out my pocket myself, bro,
To
just
put
to
him
see
on?
him battle.
Wow, and he did not take.
Bruh.
it.
Didn't he started battle rapping, didn't he?
Yeah.
Before he's like, so.
Yeah, Flo
don't
one
know,
of the
that's-
Flo one of the battle rappers out of the city.
I never.
really,
When that was popping, I wasn't here.
Yeah, bro.
So I'm hearing
you
about it
can
later.
go. You can go back and
I
pull
can
the
find
footage
it.
on
Yeah, I'll
YouTube.
find
It's
it.
there. There's some battle. His
I'll
battles
find
up on YouTube. Some of his old
Everybody
battles.
keeps
can tell.
challenging him, and he not taking it. I'm like, bro,
You
like,
can tell
if I
by
was in his
J-Flo.
position,
J-Flo, you can tell
I'm
I'm
he
trying
battle
to
rap.
smack one of these niggas,
Hey.
bro. Y'all gonna stop?
Say,
at
keep
me.
coming at me. See,
J Flow got them bars.
that's how I feel about it. That's how I feel. Like Flo, you should just take
dead
one
these
out.
niggas, bro.
Take one
all you
out.
need to do is one.
Take
Yeah,
one
you just
out.
Be like Floyd. Floyd fight once every 2 years.
Yeah,
man.
just
He
take one
smack
out.
a nigga up real quick, take his money,
Man,
and then he chill.
shout out J Flo, bro. That's my
Come
dog.
at him. Everybody come at him. He say, no, not you. No, not you. No,
I'm gonna
not
pick you. Let's go.
Let's go.
You know
I'm
what
gonna
I'm saying?
smack you up real quick. Get this
Yeah.
money.
See, Flo wanted. He said this is his whole backstory. And he done talked about it a couple of different times, but his lane of music, his fans not checking for his battle raps. What he's trying to grow in his brand with the Uncool Kid and the Sim Gatsby
Yeah.
don't fit in the battle rap arena.
I mean, why not do both?
So that's why he not doing it. He never wanted the battle rap. If you hear his backstory to how he got
I
into
feel
battle
I can
rap,
understand that.
he was like, I never wanted to be a battle rapper,
Yeah.
but I got peer pressured into doing it because I could actually spit.
Yeah.
And I did it, and I enjoyed it while I did, but it's not something that I want to do.
Yeah.
And for what my brand is, what he's trying to build
Man, he
now,
could build
it
his
just
brand
don't
in
fit.
Both, honestly.
That, bro, I can't get him to see that, but he don't. Like,
He could
he
brand a
hit
brand.
me with
J Flow the battle rap, because it's listen, bro.
yeah, it could be
Like,
done.
can you imagine being like on like J Flow on some like super conscious shit on his marketing shit? But
And then-
niggas know
then
they
you
can't
can't-
try him on some bar
on some
shit
bar shit.
because he gonna wreck their ass.
Right.
Like, bro,
Right.
you could like have both of those.
I've been trying to tell him, but he keep hit. He'll every time I bring it up, he'll hit me with some shit.
Hey,
like,
Flo, if you want to come on the pod, I'm inviting all y'all niggas on
yeah,
the pod.
come on in, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, we'll talk about it. I'm
Might as
gonna
well.
What's
convince
the,
your ass.
He would hit me with some shit like
I'm gonna convince your ass to battle.
a comedian. You don't see a comedian, a guy that do comedy, standing up trying to sing opera. You know what I'm saying? Just because he could sing opera,
Yeah.
don't mean that that's what he want to do. He ain't gonna go and sing
But it's
opera
both of those are
and be a
within.
comedian.
Opera's not within comedy though.
Yeah,
like
it's
it be like
not.
saying you don't see a comedian only doing stand up when he want to do movies. Like if he want to do movies,
Right.
That's a different lane of comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Stand-up is different.
he just hit me with some
Listen,
algorithm.
hey, listen,
bruh.
J Flow. I ain't trying to hear no algorithm. Man,
Hey,
bring your
bruh, that
ass
just be
on the
messing
show.
me up. I be like,
I'm
you're
about
right,
to
bruh.
convince you
I believe that
to
alone.
battle, boy. You know what I'm saying? Because we need it for the culture. It's been a year straight. Listen,
Of
it's been
just
a
people
year,
eating at
nigga.
him.
It's been a year straight of niggas atting you on Facebook to battle.
Mm.
Listen, as a rapper, I don't even battle rap. Listen to me.
You gonna jump in the arena, bro?
That's not my lane.
Come
at
on,
all.
bro. You can build both of them, though.
Yeah,
That's not me, bro.
Ain't
I'd
that-
rather
ain't that the
host and
story?
I'd rather rock the shit like you know what I'm saying, some chill shit.
yeah.
I'd rather get niggas involved in it.
Hey,
You know
what
I mean?
did you just say though? You could be on your
You could
conscience,
be
sit
build-
over here, and then
That's
niggas
not.
know
I've
they
never
can't
been.
fuck with you in
I've
them
never
bars.
even. When I tried to battle rap, I
Yes.
wasn't good. So I've never been a battle
Rapper,
rapper.
just definitely not in your flavor.
It's not. No, I get smacked. And then like I ain't like if Chacho came with me on some like he was coming at his girl like if he coming with me on my girl and my kid.
It might be more than
It's
just
gonna
battle
be a little
rap.
more than some battle rap, bro.
Yeah.
So I know that about myself. So
Hey,
I stay out there. I stay out the ring.
bro.
It's very
Yeah,
disrespectful.
In that ring, bro.
You're not finna talk about my girl or smack my hat off my head.
Hey, bro.
I ain't finna do nothing about that shit.
Just stand there. Take
Yeah.
that. Take
it's
that.
more
take
than
that.
bars, nigga.
Take that.
All right, so did y'all hear Schoolboy Q album?
Oh yeah, that's
I
that's
have
in
not.
rotation.
It's in rotation.
Rotation.
I've heard
Is
a
it in
few
your-
tracks off
is
of it, but I ain't
in
heard
your
it.
top 5 this year so far?
Look, I'm a fan of TDE. All TDE work.
I
so,
think this gonna be that year, by the way.
Yeah,
I think it's.
I'm
think
waiting
it's
on
finally
Zay to
just gonna
drop his-
shine?
I
I'm
think
waiting on
Absol
Zay.
dropping. I think Zay dropping this year.
So I mean,
SZA might
It's-
drop end of the year. I can see that coming.
it's
Zay
in
Kendrick
my
got
top
something.
5. It's easy in my top 5.
Yeah, me too.
Cause
I mean,
and then I looked at his interviews and he more happy about this album.
I want to see this.
somewhat tell.
Did you see the Charlamagne shit?
No, I'm waiting on it.
I think it drops tonight.
I'm
He
waiting on
where he talk about just everything like depression, dealing with Mac shit,
Yeah.
Wow.
And Nipsey's.
and Nipsey, yeah,
Yeah,
which
man.
was more recent. He almost, he didn't want to push it back, but he
Yeah.
talked about,
But he
crazy,
did say that in, when he went to, I forgot when he was some interview. He pushed it back a week or something like that.
yeah, he did push it back a week, but he pushed it back longer for Mac
Oh yeah.
because
Yeah.
he was
Yeah,
pretty much.
that's-
I
oh,
think
yeah,
he was
that's
almost done with it, and then Mac died. So
Bro, that's
I can understand
crazy.
that though. It's,
But I said, like you said, in that culture, bro, everybody's connected somehow. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So, like, it's crazy that we talking about this and like Mac, Nipsey. Man, my homeboy just passed today. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
shit.
like for real, fuck cancer. That's how
Bro,
I feel right
damn.
now. But like
my bad, bro.
the thing, like he was just connected to the community so deep, bro.
Deep.
Like I can't imagine what this funeral is gonna look like. But back on his music, is in the same sense, you know, it's in that community aspect. You lose somebody that influential,
Yeah.
that's close to you, especially somebody like Schoolboy that lost Mac.
Yeah, that's his
And
best.
then-
That's his bro. Mac was like best friends with all of TDE.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Him
For
and
them to
Absol
lose
is
Mac.
tight.
And then Nipsey to go right behind it, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. I was just getting
yeah.
over Mac shit when Nip died, bro. I said
Man.
that, bro.
Bro, I've been rocking
Nipsey
with Mac
hitting, I
Miller.
was
All
like,
right,
he
so
was
look,
popping.
it's crazy we talking about Nip. I know we talked about
Yeah.
Nip previously on the podcast, but so recently, there was a discussion that I had. This is gonna lead to some other shit, but and it was a painting of Nipsey that he saw before he died, which I put up in like a hip hop discussion page,
Okay.
man.
Mhm.
And I said, I'm happy that out of all the paintings that have been getting created over, since he passed,
Yeah.
I'm happy that he was able to see this one because it had him, as Jesus, the right hand of God. And the dude was telling him like why he painted it like this.
Yeah.
He had the lyrics on the back of the painting.
Wow.
It was dope as fuck. And I was like, and I put it up and everybody in the group was like going nuts on me, talking about I shouldn't compare Nipsey to Jesus. And I'm like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like I could see it I just didn't understand why, because the image that we have of Jesus is not the image of who he is anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So, I'm basing that off of, and it's just in an artistic expression way. It's not like the guy was saying he praises him like that's a religion. But, Nipsey was clearly starting a strong wave. You know what I mean? Like, him passing away, his effect is crazy. And I never even expected it to be like this. Been a Nipsey fan for years. Man, he getting paintings across the world, bro.
Yeah, everywhere. Like
The
not just this.
was it the Iraqi president or Iranian president talked about
Yeah,
this nigga?
bruh.
I'm like, bro,
Right. Like,
where is that? Nipsey been underground for, seriously, bro.
how do you even know about Nipsey in Iraq, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like how do you hear that?
But see, because he was so connected with the African community, he had just came from there, bro.
Right. I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the general
like,
people
the general public, like, how would you think Nipsey Hussle, Crip, out of L.A. is connected to Iraq to get a mural? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, a dope mural on top of that, bro.
But you saying I can't compare him to Jesus based off what? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I mean, you know, it's just crazy. I'm like, and it's coming from black people. That's what bothers me.
Yeah, man. But you know, we the most religious.
Yeah, it's like
followed by the book religious people on the face of the planet. But the biggest contradiction when it comes to it.
I get where they're coming from because I mean I'm a Christian guy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I would love to hear what you think.
It's
because I got it and I was like I got where y'all coming from, but
yeah, you can't compare no man on this earth to Jesus. I mean 100%.
Yeah,
because we
don't
know. I mean I know who I believe in. I know what I believe in. I mean. Some people don't believe. I talk to some people who don't believe, and I mean, I get where they're coming from. I try to put myself in their situation.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's one of those situations where it's always gonna be argue. Not even really an argument, but just a debate about it.
I don't think I don't mean to disrespect.
No, it's
when I say it.
I don't think it's no disrespect.
My thing is like, okay, so my whole basis around it, if we dig a little deeper, is like, okay, Jesus is literally the image of God as a man, so he's a man amongst us, right? It says that in the Bible. So my thing is like, okay, so if we can't like Jesus was the man. Yes, he was perfect. You know what I'm saying? He is the a representation of that's Holy Spirit. You know what I mean? They're all three.
The Trinity. Yeah.
Yes. So yes, we cannot ever match that. But the man part of him, his acts, his teachings, what he wanted for his people,
right?
We can't compare. And that's where I'm coming from. It's like, okay, look at what Nipsey was doing. Like, you could compare these things. Like, you can't say he was Jesus. You should not follow him as if he was Jesus. But you can listen to what he was talking about and take it.
You can take something out of life.
Right. It literally was. He was. Yeah, I don't know why. I seen some video where he grabbed a homeless guy off the street and just.
Yeah, that dude had been working for him for like 2 or 3 years at the store.
I was like, that's crazy.
And you just don't get that, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I wish I had. That to do that to somebody that would change somebody's life.
Yeah. And he changed a lot. Bro, all of the people that worked in his store were felons. They couldn't get jobs nowhere.
Now imagine if that homeless guy now, whose life has been changed by that one act, went back and he grabbed somebody. And then that next person grabs somebody. It becomes a chain effect, bro. Yeah. Then the world around him is just a better place overall. Yep. That's why I'm like, your comparison to Nipsey versus I'm rocking with it.
Yeah. And even I don't even, like I said, I don't want to disrespect. But even like on an image, because I think about it, like as I was growing, I've always been like this as a kid. Like, why? You know what I mean? Like, I'm reading about Jesus and like, as I'm learning and like where he would be and historically and like seeing this white blind, blue hair blind up. Like, bro, I just feel a little weird. Like, that's not, you know what I'm saying? As a kid, this is me as a kid. I always felt weird about that shit. Like, as I grew older, it's like, bro, like, why is that, especially for black people, why is that image in our black churches? You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be an image, you know what I'm saying?
Because that's what we was
given, if it's going to be that image,
it
could be an image of us.
Right. That's what we was given. So, I mean, it's just like, I mean, fathers, you know what I'm saying? I'm a father. I got 3 boys. Yeah. You're a father?
Yes, sir.
You're a father? Oh, not yet. Don't do it. Hold on. Wait for it, bro. Don't rush it.
Yeah, wait till you.
But as a father,
which you can't really never know if you're ready.
No matter what I do, I'm giving my boys the key to do something successful. Like, no matter where I've been in life, no matter what mistakes I've made, I shield that from them so they don't see what I've done wrong and only give them the good.
Yeah.
Which, on the flip side, could actually hurt them because they may go down the same path and I didn't expose that to them, so they don't know that it's wrong or it's going to lead to something bad.
Yeah.
So that's kind of in the same sense. We were handed this religion.
Yeah.
We was handed this book and these thoughts, and this is how you should live. They're like, bro, me being a little older than y'all, bro, I've lived that life where I was, I'm for Christ, I'm for God. I've lived that Christian straight by the Bible lifestyle. Then I kind of got to that age where it don't make sense. Like, I'm going to church and I asked the pastor a question and he can't answer, but you supposed to be talking to God. So how can you not answer the question for me? You know. Then I started doing my own research and listening to some of my elders that didn't necessarily believe in Christianity. You know, they religious, they have a spiritual belief, but they don't follow Christianity. That's the stuff that I was learning by listening and following research with them started to make more sense than what I was learning in Sunday school and then Bible study and then vacation Bible school. I was like, okay, so I'm going to start reading for myself.
Yeah.
So I'm going to throw y'all all the way off. This is off topic, but it's on my brain, so I got to get it out. Yeah. Personally, I believe the almighty power is a female.
I believe that too.